Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I hope the chat's working today. I had so much trouble with it yesterday. Hi kisses, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm so excited. I changed the chat a little bit, so it looks a little bit different from yesterday. Slightly easier to read, I hope. Is the music too loud? Can you hear me okay? It's quite loud in my headphones, but I'm not sure whether it's too loud for you guys. Yes, oh my gosh, the model is so good. I love it. I love it so much. We can good. The chat is so cute. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, excellent. Well then, this will be a little bit of a work in progress, because I have never streamed my iPad, because I don't have a drawing tablet, so I'll be streaming my iPad. I hope that's okay. But I found a little bit of a workaround. It might not be the best quality, but it'll be interesting to see how we can figure this out and hopefully not overly scuffed. Okay. Let's have a look. Will this work? Oh. Oh, it's not formatted properly. Hang on, let me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It'll take me a second. I promise that it will work eventually. Oh. I think we might have a visual. Oh my gosh. It's only a little one. I don't know why you can't see it. Let me try something real quick. It's scuff is always fine with you because it's a little accurate. Oh my gosh. Look, scuff will eventually not happen, I hope. We have it, it's working. Okay, let me just move it to the correct layer. Yay. Okay, so da-da-da. I had this all working and it never works. Okay, yay! Isn't it cool? Do you like my drawing tablet? I don't actually have a drawing tablet, but I thought it would be cute if I had one here. I hope you guys can see alright. Apologies if it's a little bit blurry. I will figure this out eventually. I'm getting some new hardware. But yeah, this is it. This is the stream. So I thought today we would work on a little doodle that I've been doing of Yumiko. Now, for anybody new here, I am YUMIKO NEKO, or Neko Yumiko of GachaVstars Generation 1, the idol kitty. So, naturally, I had to do a little sketch of Yumiko in her idol form with her little microphone, singing her heart out. So that's what we will be working on today. My rendering process is relatively simple. I tend to do things on one layer. However, it does depend on what I'm doing. Neko's the best idol. I Hoshino can't compete. Oh my gosh, I have not seen Oshinoko. I really, really want to see it, but unfortunately, it's not available in Australia. Because we don't have Hulu. So I haven't been able to see it, but I'm going to read the manga. I Hoshino can't compete. I mean, look, if she's singing Idol, then I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do a cover. I'll have to do a cover of Idol. Okay, so I'll just take you guys through my process. So the way that I work usually is on one layer. However, for this one, you can't really see, but I have a lot of layers here that I've been using because I've been using clipping and I've been using assets that I've made and duplicating things. However, this for me is very much the sketch. So if I get rid of these layers, you'll see I've started on the base colors. Oh my gosh, do it? Yes, I would love to do a cover of Idol, but I need to get the license for it, otherwise I'll be demonetized, so we'll have to see. Hopefully. Maybe I'll do it in a karaoke stream one day. Yeah, so I'm just going to work on the line art and like the coloring and stuff. I've done some of the hair and I've done some of the skin. And I've separated these onto different layers, and then we will, once we've done the base colors, I will work on rendering it. I'll show you guys how I use the lasso tool, which is such an amazing tool. You can find it on all drawing platforms as well, not just Clip Studio, which is what I'm using today. You can find it on Ibis Paint, which I know is very popular in the gacha community. You can find it on like Procreate. You can find it on tons of stuff. I think Oshinoko is on Lock, an app I usually use to watch anime or dramas. Oh, that's kind of cool. I haven't heard of that before. In Australia, we tend to use Crunchyroll here, but we used to have Anime Lab, which unfortunately was absorbed by Crunchyroll. So, let's just get to doing some sketching here. I find coloring so relaxing. Oh my goodness. I know that you can easily, I've got a tool here that means I could just select and it would fill it in. Not well, kind of. But I could just do that and then erase it. But honestly, I kind of just prefer coloring in. I use bucket tool for base color. Yes, well that was kind of like what I just showed you. On Clip Studio, we have a bucket tool, but your line art needs to be really smooth to use it. And my line art tends to be a little bit on the sketchier side, just because I prefer that for my style. Crunchyroll brought and ruined the best stream services down. They did! I'm so sad about Anime Lab and Funimation. They were genuinely so good. However, Crunchyroll is certainly not a bad streaming program, so it's still okay. I need to use a little bit of a bigger brush here. I'm just using the felt pen brush. I use that to color in. I find that it kind of has, like it's got a nice finish on it, so it's not, it's like good for coloring. Whereas if I was to use like the flat marker, which is what I use for shading, you'll see that it kind of has an opacity to it when you draw. So I personally recommend using something like the felt pen, or if you're on Procreate, Monoline is a really good one. And on Ibis Paint, Dip Pen Hard would be what I would generally use if you're going to color. However, obviously the bucket tool is the faster way. This is just personal preference. I find it's just, I have slightly more control over it. Crunchyroll, I use bucket, oh, I've already read all of those. You'll have to forgive me for the scuff. I will get used to it eventually. It's only my second stream. Coloring is my most hated part, says Jelly that you like it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love coloring. I did a lot of coloring books as a kid, and it definitely like has enhanced my love for it. I don't really like using the bucket tool or the lasso tool because I'll show you why actually. So if I just lasso, that's the wrong one. If I do this area and then I turn off the line art, it gets over all of this, like under the line art, and the finishes aren't right. Whereas the bits that I've colored in, you can see that they're reliant on the actual line art. And I don't know, I kind of like that better. I feel like I can do more with my coloring then. I hate doing line art to the point where I just use my sketch as my line art because I'm so bad at it. What? Oh my gosh. Line art, honestly, I'm of the opinion you don't really need line art. As you will see through my many drawing streams that will happen, I actually don't really use line art as anything other than a guide. I tend to use like I just put the line art over the coloring, if that kind of makes sense. How do I example? Okay, this is the gacha artwork that I drew. This is not a good example, but this is the gacha artwork that I drew for the stream. And as you can see here, I just did it all on one thing. And this is my base OC, by the way. She's such a cutie patootie. It was my Gacha Life 2, the Gacha Life 2 OC. And yeah, for this I basically just used the lasso tool for like all of these areas. And I just had the line art layer on top and colored underneath. But a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll get rid of the line art layer and I'll go back and make all of this kind of more smooth, so it's like that, and then I will get a darker color and I'll go back over the line art on the actual sketch layer, if that kind of makes sense. It's a little bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but I find that, I don't know, it's just my process. I like to make things last longer, I guess. Your OC is so adorable. Thank you, thank you. I feel like you've seen all of her evolutions as well. The evolutions of my OC, all the way back from who she was before. So yeah, I'm glad that you like her. It took a very long time. It took me like an hour to make her on Gacha Life 2 because I was just like, oh my gosh, it was so hard for me to figure it out. I still have the first ever model as well of her that I got and that you made, Kisses. And it's so cute. I'll have to show some of the art that I used to do of her ages and ages ago. She used to be called something completely different as well, but I like the name Neko Yumiko. I think Yumiko suits me as well. Sorry if I sing and it's out of time with the music. I'm trying not to, because I know that the latency is not great because of my Wi-Fi, which I will be hopefully fixing soon, but everything costs money. And you know what? I mentioned it yesterday, I don't have a job. Nobody's gonna hire an alien cat, right? So I didn't have a job, and sometimes my Wi-Fi is like, we need upgrading, and I'm like, well, oh well. Oh my gosh, a few days before my debut, literally the Ethernet cable connected to my PC just broke, like completely broke. Oh, I'm also very excited for your 3D model that Zero is making. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Spoilers for everybody, I'm getting a 3D model done. I'm so excited. I've already tested it in VR chat. And we will be hopefully doing some 3D streams, which will be really fun, and I'm so excited. You guys will be able to see me as close to in the flesh as possible. It is so cute though. And she's got the socks and everything. Wonderful Zero is making that, who maybe you might see around one day. Yes, 3D, you did. Soon streaming. Yes, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I need people to collab with as well, so I hope that. Why are these a different color? That's so strange. Why is that? Am I missing? Oh, what? That's so weird. For some reason, I had a layer. See, this is why I work on one layer, guys, because I can never figure out what layer I'm on if I don't work on one layer. I don't know what I would do in 3D, though. Beat Saber, I'd probably play Beat Saber. I like a little bit of a dancey dance. I can dance, so I think Beat Saber would be really cool to play. VR chat, definitely. But I think I'd have to be careful in VR chat. Every time I've been on VR chat before, everyone's always thought I was a little kid. And I'm like, no, I'm not 11, I swear. I don't even think I sound that young. It's just because I'm a girl, guys. Seriously, it's just woman debuff. Color theory. Oh my gosh. I could talk about color theory like for years. I love color theory so much. It's so interesting. And same with character design. I'm gonna do a stream on character design and like what makes a good character design and what makes a bad character design, and how to do silhouettes and how to do, you know, composition and the rule of thirds and chunky accessories and why they're good and oh my gosh. I could talk about that for hours. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I keep going to switch to my eraser, it's just not working. If anybody new has just joined, we're working on Clip Studio. We're doing an idle drawing of me. And I am working on the iPad Pro 12.9 inch with an Apple Pencil. Oh wow, you know so much. I have a lot of free time on my hands. So I tend to draw a lot. I just don't post it because I don't finish it. And if anybody has been following my Instagram for a while, you'll see that I barely post, I barely make reels. It's such a bad habit of mine. But genuinely, I just don't either remember to, or it takes me like years to finish a drawing. Like this one, I've only done like mostly like sketching layer. I've already worked on this for 3 hours. So this is probably going to be a long stream. Your art is missing something, you should add a mustache. Do I have something to show you guys? Hang on, I'm gonna put my model in the middle of the screen for a second. I have something to show you guys that I found yesterday after the stream had ended, and I was devastated that I didn't find it while we were streaming. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my gosh, I can't even like... Ho ho ho. Should I make this like a channel redeem when I get monetized? Mustache Yumiko. I'm so sophisticated. I feel so refined. I need a little top hat and like a monocle. Yumiko with a mustache cannon, yes! If anybody, oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody saw, but yesterday, I'm gonna take the mustache off now, sorry guys. But yesterday, after the stream, Kayla, who was here yesterday, definitely recommend you go check her out on Instagram, did a beautiful drawing of me with a mustache and bald, but with a fringe. I'm so excited. I made it my profile picture on Instagram. I definitely recommend you go and check it out. It's so cute. Mustache Yumiko canon. Now we just need Batman Yumiko, and all the lore will fit together. The stash fits so well. I know. Oh my gosh, it's the same color and everything. I cannot believe that I didn't find it yesterday. Now I'm going to use my gacha character here for color picking, because I want to have the correct palette. And the way that I've done it here is slightly different because of the lighting and everything. So I'm just going to just do a quick swatch of my bow there. Everything else I think I can color pick, but just because of the lighting I don't want to have the wrong color. Okie dokie. I don't think I'll do the bow on the same layer as the hair though. I haven't posted the drawing of you with a mustache yet on Instagram because I'm lazy. It's okay, there's no pressure. Oh my goodness. If you ever, my Instagram DMs are open all the time, so if you guys ever make like cool art or like find something that you want to share, shoot me a message. I will be eventually getting around to it. It might take me a little bit, but I will eventually get around to the messages. I had so many lovely messages yesterday, so thank you so much for all the support. Oh my gosh, it was a dream come true, like seriously. It's so nice to know I've already got like a little community. I'm doing the accessories on a different layer. Normally I wouldn't work like this, but I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to keep stuff separate for today. I was thinking I might animate this later, or recycle it for a thumbnail. But definitely a coloring stream today. It has been a while since I've just sat down and done color. I've done a lot of sketching recently, but not so much like coloring, if that makes sense. Sketching is definitely one of my favorite parts of the process though. It's so relaxing. Sketching and coloring, definitely my favorite parts. I need somebody to sit me down and teach me how to draw eyes though, because I just can't. I just don't understand how to draw eyes. Well, okay, I can draw eyes. I can definitely draw them, but like if you look at this, like what are they? That's like, this is like terrifying. This is not my eyes, guys. I should add a bow on your bald head. Oh my gosh. Sketching is my favorite. It brings out my creativity. Oh, I totally feel that. Sketching is just like gorgeous. I could just sketch for hours and hours and hours, but that's the problem, guys. That's the problem. That's why I don't ever have any finished artworks, because I just sketch and I'm like, all right, time to move on to the next thing. I'm gonna go back to the hair layer now, and I'm gonna put the little fluffy bits on my ears. I love like pom-poms, I guess you'd call them, like the pom-poms on ears. Oh my god, I didn't finish that. That's so ADHD of me. Oh well. I always do that. Do you guys ever walk into like a room and then you forget like why you're there? That happens to me all the time. Oh my gosh. You're missing eyebrows on your gacha. Am I actually? I always do that. Let's draw some now. That's so sad. Poor little thing. No eyebrows. You know what? I always miss eyebrows, and I miss the whites of eyes. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Oh no! It's the whole artwork. Okay, it's just like that now. Oh my gosh, I always miss miss eyebrows and the white parts. What are they called? The celery. Oh my god. Scleria, I can't say it. Sclera. I'm trying to read it. Sclera. Oh my gosh, I'm giving up. I need to like Google how to pronounce that. White eye, yes, the white parts of your eyeballs, guys. Oh shit, that's not right. Oh, mind my occasional swearing, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not swear, it's in my Australian blood, but I will be on my best behavior, I promise. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that for the hair. I think I'll move on to the tail now. The tail is a slightly lighter part. I don't know if people can pick up on that, but I actually have a lighter tail than my hair. Don't worry, I always put white part on my VTubers. Yes, I feel that. I like, what even is a scalala? I'm just gonna call it the celery part of the eyeball. If people know what I'm talking about, that's good. If they don't, it's fine. I imagine the tail is a worm. Oh my gosh, some of the original, like very first riggings of the tail, it looked like a worm. It's so funny. I was having a look back at some of the original videos, and one of the funniest ones was where it looked like a worm. Am I doing this on the wrong layer? I am. This is why I don't work on different layers, guys. Wait, it kind of looks like a worm. It does look like a worm. We can give it little eyeballs. Oh my goodness. Oh, one thing I recommend, color history. If you guys keep your color history and don't delete it, you'll be able to see all of the different, like I can tell by just like looking at these palettes what artworks I was doing when. Oh my gosh. I wish Clip Studio Paint had a function where I could save custom palettes. I mean, I'm sure they do. I haven't Googled it. I've been very lazy. Worm that was splashed with salt. Yes, it literally looked like a worm that was splashed with salt. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. I think you like the color pink. Just a little bit. Yeah. I like the color pink just a little bit. Weirdly enough though, fun fact about me, here we go, YUMIKO lore drop. Although blue and pink are my favorite colors because they're me, I would say my actual favorite color is probably green, which is kind of crazy now that I'm saying it out loud. I love the color green so much, but pink and blue is what I always like revert to. But green's probably actually my favorite. So there we go, a little bit of Yumiko lore for you guys. I should instead of calling you guys, I should get used to calling you by our fan name that we came up with yesterday, the Yumi Cats, which I think is so cute. Oh my gosh. So a bit of fan lore for the Yumi Cats. Taking your money monthly while having no custom palette feature is a robbery. I know. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Like seriously, there must be a way. But if you guys want to see how I keep my palettes, I'll move this over a little bit so you can see. This is how I keep my palettes. So this is my skin palette for my character. This is her like hair palette and stuff. This is my white shading palette. This is my pink shading palette. This is my skin palette specifically for my character. So don't worry, I do draw many different skin tones. This is just particularly my character. Do I have an Oshi mark? I do have an Oshi mark. My Oshi mark is a wonderful bow and a star. Here, I'll type it in chat so you guys can see. If I can even find it. Oh my gosh. Search emotes. It's this one, and don't I have a reference sheet? I do. It's a very scuffed reference sheet though. There we go. There's my Oshi marks. I don't even know if I have my reference sheet. Like, if I can even... I have to open my files to get to it. Well, I can't open my photo album to be able to see. Oh my gosh, love the overlays. Thank you so much. Courtesy of Lovely Kisses. Thank you so much for the overlays. I'm very, very blessed. Oh my gosh, the Oshi mark. I do have a reference sheet. My reference sheet will be posted on my Instagram for my character. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I would change your overlay soon. It looks so 2020 Kisses. Well, that was when I think they were originally made. Or they made, no, it must have been 2021. It must have been 2021. But yes, the overlays are adorable. I love them so much with the little bells. I do have a reference sheet. Yes, I commission a lot of art from a lot of different artists of Yumiko, of myself. I guess I need to stop referring to her as Yumiko. I literally spent 1,000 days making my overlays because they weren't slaying enough. Oh my gosh. I bet, you know what? I bet you that they look so good now though. I actually did make one of my own overlays for my gaming, which you guys will see tomorrow. I'm so proud of it. I was actually thinking if I can make overlays that are really good, I might start selling them, or we can do overlay streams where I'll make a whole bunch of different overlays for people, which I think would be really cool, you know, a little bit of like fun audience interaction. But I'm not really sure what to do. Sorry, I've just like forgotten what I was gonna say. Oh, I need to do this, that's right. I'm going to take the bow that I did up here and pop them on my tail. Yumiko's bell is probably actually my favorite detail of her model though, because like it's so cute and it's got little cat ears. How long did my model take to finish? I'm actually not sure. This is weirdly enough the second model, that's not my gacha model. The first model I was a half bunny model that I never got to use, but it was so cute. And then I have the lovely gacha model, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but it is on the thumbnail of my trailer. And it is made by the lovely Kenny and Ariel. So some names that people might recognize. I'm gonna do all of the blue assets. Ooh, wait, half bunny is so cute. The half bunny? Huh? What half bunny? Wait, I'm confused. I'm so sorry. I just keep rambling. I have no idea what I said. Oh, Ariel works for me. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so cool. She's awesome. She did such a good job with the rigging of my gacha model. It's awesome. The first OC. Oh, no, sorry. Not half bunny, half body. So there were no legs. I do have a half, I do actually have a bunny OC though. Sorry, that's probably my accent. She rigged Now's model too. She is just incredible, like seriously. I have so many thanks towards her, and towards everybody that's helped this happen. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. One really bad habit that I have with doing these artworks is I just constantly like zoom in and zoom out, because I don't know, it makes my brain happy to see it really big and then really small. So I spend forever doing like a teeny weeny little gemstone only to zoom out and realize you can't even like see the details. My model was rigged by Glyph because I got it for free. Teehee, I kidnapped him. Oh, I see. Yeah, Ariel rigged my gacha model, which I haven't done a stream with yet. Oh my gosh, but I will definitely be doing one, guys. I promise. By Glyph because I got it for free because I kidnapped him. Wow, oh my gosh. I hope that you released him eventually. If not, then I hope that he likes your basement. I am my own mother. Yeah, that's that. I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to try and like rig a model, but it's just, I just couldn't do it. And how could I say no to Kisses, who it has been so incredible putting all of this together. Oh, the Discord server will also be coming soon, guys. I had a couple of you feel like you've seen me before. GachaVstars. Well, we've been around, it's not that we've been around, but we've been around for a while now. It's just none of us have debuted. Do you know Astrid? I do know Astrid, yes. He was originally going to be a V-Star, actually, but I think he debuted by himself. But yes, I do. I was also a very active gacha tuber for a very long time, but I died, basically. I died, and now I've returned to be a gacha tuber instead of a gacha VTuber instead of just a gacha tuber, so it's pretty cool. He's my bestie. That's so cool. I've only spoken to him a handful of times, but he seems to be absolutely lovely, and GachaVstars was teased a while ago, but I think that the first vid was taken down. I think it was. I'm not sure though. I never had access to the main channel, so I'm not entirely sure if that was taken down. And if so, who by? But it was our second channel. The V-Stars channel definitely came in clutch when Kimo lost the account though, because oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. I'm so glad that you got your account back, because that was so scary for everybody. And I'm sure it was really scary for you as well. Ah, my gosh. I have to say, I was fortunate enough in my time. Oh man, would have been cool to see all V-Stars debut together. It would have been. Oh my gosh. But anyway, that's okay. It's fine. I'm really hoping that some more of my genmates will eventually debut so that we can have little collaborations and stuff. At this point, I think everyone forgot what GachaVstars were because it was such a long, ongoing project. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we definitely... The edition was in 2021. It was a very long time ago. Yeah, it was a very long project. These things take a lot of time though. And also balancing like school and stuff while having to do it. And there was a lot of personal stuff that was happening behind the scenes. I'm so glad that it eventually happened though. And we revived the project. And I'm sure that you guys that are all have projects yourself will know how long these things sometimes take. Yes, I'm so sorry, guys. No, oh my gosh, Kisses, don't be sorry. Half of it was not your fault. It's absolutely fine, don't worry. Like, things happen, you know, and we made it in the end, so it's really good. I'm just gonna fix up the skin slightly because I noticed that there's like a patch at the top here that's really annoying me. Okay, I think I'm going to change the background music just quickly because it is driving me a little bit insane because it's the same one over and over and over. So just forgive me, we won't have background music for a second. Let's do this one. Oh, this is very upbeat, very nice. Where am I? I'm here. OMG 2021, I debuted last year. Anniversary is this month, so woohoo. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Wow, I will be there watching and supporting. Trust. Oh my gosh. I can't even, like, that's such a huge achievement. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I would love to be able to stream for that long. I definitely plan to. I mean, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Maybe I'll be here for the next years. It's your model trailer song. It's not my... Oh, actually, is it my model trailer song? I don't think it is. It's very similar, though. My model trailer song is so cute. Oh my gosh. I owe a lot to the person that made my trailer. I've completely forgotten their name. I'm so sorry, but it is linked in my trailer description, so I definitely recommend you go and check that out. Happy early anniversary. Yes. Oh my gosh. I will so be there watching. I really want to be able to support like other gacha VTubers, because I think it would be really fun to kind of, I don't know, to like hype each other up and to make friends in the community and just like, I don't, like, have a supportive environment, you know. I feel like a lot of gacha is kind of not supportive, which is so strange. Yeah, upsides. Yeah. 1 year of streaming into a screaming into a microphone. Hashtag how am I still here? Oh my gosh. Zero, hello. I'm so glad you could make it. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember what I was saying before. It's fine. I saw her doing the trailer. Oh, nice. I mean, we could totally collab one day, support. I would be so honored to collab. Like, seriously. I have looked up to you guys for a really long time now. And, you know, it's really nice to see familiar faces. It's been a very long journey. I feel like I keep saying that, but genuinely, it's been such a long journey. And I am totally here to support you guys as much as I will hope that you'll support me. Yeah, and I definitely want to collab with people. I'm a very social person. I love playing games with people. And I will work around everybody else's time zone, because Australia's time zone is not great. We're basically on the other side of the world. I'm a familiar face. Well, I have actually, I have on my personal account, I actually follow you, and I know who you are. I've been half in the community for a while. So a lot of the gacha, already existing gacha VTubers, I have been following and watching for a while. Hi, sorry I missed the debut, was dead asleep, saw it in server though. Oh, that's okay, that's absolutely fine. I can't wait till you debut, Zero, so that we can be in VR chat together. And yes, kisses, I know my time zone is not the greatest, unfortunately, and I have to work around it, but I'm really thankful that people are still watching, so that's really good. I'm just going to take a little bit of water. I'll be back in like literally a second. I'm just going to mute my mic. My model always looks so funny when I take a drink of water. Oh my gosh. This is a nice background. Oh my god. This is a nice background song. What a wholesome energy. I can't. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh. I definitely think I'm wholesome. I certainly would say I'm relatively wholesome, very happy. Zero's design is so cute. I really can't wait for you to debut. It is so cute. If you guys have not seen Zero's design yet, oh my goodness, you need to go see. I can't wait until you debut so we can collab. I'm so excited. About to mess up my sleeping schedule to watch your streams. No! You have to sleep! Sleep is good for you. You need 8 hours of sleep. Drink water and rest is important. It is important to be hydrated and well, oh my gosh. Well rested. My own accent trips me up sometimes. But please don't mess up your streaming schedule, your sleeping schedule just to see me stream. Oh, I would feel so bad. I can't wait. Wait, 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours of sleep. I can kidnap now to see if we could collab, the three of us. I haven't collabed with her in a while. I would genuinely love that. Like, I'm honored that you're even, like, thinking of collabing with me. I'm so glad that you like my energy. Y'all sleep, weaklings. Guys, you need sleep. Guys, you need sleep. Neko's being replacing every words with stream. Have I actually? Oh my gosh. Guys, English is my first language. I promise. How did I end up on this side of YouTube? I don't know. Maybe it was in your recommended. You only get recommended stuff that they think that you'll like, so hopefully you'll stick around and like it. This is only ever my second stream, so please bear with me for the scuff. The cute side of YouTube. Yumiko is the definition of a hyperactive cat at night. Oh my goodness. And guys, at night, I'm sleeping. I'm a sleepy cat. I'm definitely hyperactive though. We made a chant to summon people here. A chant? What chant? Like a magic spell? I didn't sleep for a whole day yesterday. Do you guys not, like, take naps? Like, do you not, like, one of my favorite things, like, ages ago was I used to, like, snuggle up in bed after school when I was doing my, like, final years of high school. I would snuggle up and I would snuggle up in my bed after school and just, like, sleep, and it would be so warm and nice, and I'd put on some ASMR. Y'all should see her cuz it's so goofy, like, cute. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I'm really trying not to swear on stream. I usually swear so much when I play video games. Maybe you guys will see that. We were playing freeze tag in VR chat one time. I was swearing so bad. It's the Australian in me. I'm sorry. I don't really know where I get it from though. My parents, like, never, like cussed a lot either. Guys, think about it. Less sleep equals more Neko watch time. That's so cool. But also not. You guys, you need to sleep, okay? More Neko watch time, yes, but you can Neko watch. You can watch me when I am streaming, or you can watch me after I've streamed. It's okay, I swear. I agree, you have really positive energy. It warms my cold black heart. Oh, thank you. I hope that I can assist in warming your heart. I'm here to bring smiles to people. I mean, I'm smiling constantly, so I hope that it's somewhat infectious. It's Val, I swear. Valorant, oh my gosh. Guys, Valorant stream tomorrow. Get excited for it. My Valorant streams, I was playing earlier today, and oh my goodness, I get carried away. I promise I'm not toxic though. I'm just like, oh man. Shout out to my fellow Aussie. Yes, Aussies represent. I just started Valorant yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting, and at the same time, I feel so sorry for you. OMG, you play Val? Who's your main? Fade all the way. I am an initiator main. I absolutely love Fade. She is like my baby. I don't know how else to describe it. She is everything. I love her so much, and I definitely will be showcasing my skills on her tomorrow on my account, which will be very interesting. We'll be doing placement games, so I hope that you guys will be excited to see that. And yeah, we will be. I currently, the account, I would say my rank's probably it's for Oceania servers anyway. My rank is probably maybe gold 1 on yeah, maybe. You will watch tomorrow. I hope so. Astrid kidnapped me to grind Valo to get him Clove. I think Clove is so pretty. Like, their character design is just gorgeous. Not sure how good they are as an actual agent, but at the end of the day, if you can aim and you know game sense, it doesn't actually matter what agent that you play. I could never play Smokes though. Smokes, I just don't understand. My brain just can't compute Smokes. I wish I knew how to. I tried to play Omen one time and I was lost. Like, seriously. I don't have very good, what's it called? Depth perception? Depth perception. I don't have very good depth perception, so I think that's why. Well, I'm glad to have found this positive corner of YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining. I hope that the rest of your day is good, and hopefully, depending on where you are in Australia, not too wet, because for me, it is raining so badly at the moment. Clove is very cute. I know. Oh my gosh. Best character design, and of course, I might be biased. Love the colors, though. I main Raze. That is crazy. I have no idea how to play Raze. I've tried to do her satchels so many times and I just can't. Props to you. I hope you have fun playing Raze. She seems like she's so much fun and so bouncy. Oh my gosh. I just like bounce. I can't play Duelist very well though. I played Reyna. Reyna's, in my opinion, the easiest Duelist though. I have to say I'm definitely suited to Initiator. Sky, Fade, my besties, love them. Oh my god, I always forget my own character design. They're white, I think. Yeah, they are. Okay. There's rank in Valor, because yesterday I played my enemies were like 100, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't see it. We're like 100 or like 150, but I am 250. I died like so many times. Oh, you're yeah. So that's level. So you were playing unrated. I'd love to play and hop on your servers, which will hopefully it'll let me, and show you the ropes if you like. But basically in Valorant there is levels and then there's rank. So your rank is the competitive queue, which you won't be able to do till you're level 20. And then level is how much you've played the game. So how much XP you have. That will like kind of like boost your level up. So on my main account that is not my YUMIKO account, sorry guys, I think I'm level 123. And then on YUMIKO's account, I'm not sure what level I am on there actually, but we'll find out tomorrow. You can see your rank when you go to competitive. You got to check a few comp games in to get your rank. Yes, so those are placement games, which is what we will be doing tomorrow. We will be playing my placement games. I've already played one of them, sorry guys, but there will be 4 games we will be playing tomorrow to see what rank I will get, which will hopefully not be bronze. But no shame on being bronze. Competitive is where the wholesome people are. No, it isn't. Well, competitive is where I am. So, you know what? That's one wholesome person that you guys can have. Is this where my blue is? It is. Aha! This is where having different layers does come into handy. Because my blue's on a different layer, so now I can just draw over it. Ta-da! Ah! Oh my gosh, my brush was way too big just then. I'm struggling to draw your legs, making fan art right now because I'm bored. Oh my gosh, I can't draw legs very well. All my drawings are cut off. I try not to like draw full body artworks because it's so hard to just like make legs not look like noodles, or they look really stubby. I can't figure out why and what the difference is. My rank is plastic 12, feeling good. That is an incredible rank. I have no idea how you achieved that. I wish I was plastic 12. Alright. I reckon we're almost done with the base colors, and then we will be ready to start rendering. Oh, I'm so excited. The first thing that I will be doing is rendering the skin, because that is my favorite, and I will always start with the favorites and finish with my least favorite. So I'll start with the skin, and then I'll do the hair, then I'll do the clothes, and then if I really have to, I'll do the eyes. I need somebody to like help me with the eyes. I literally forgot we have online class today, like right now, so be right back. Love you. Good luck with your stream. Thank you so much, kisses. Good luck with your class. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for making this happen. I'm so grateful. Have fun in your class. I hope that you do well, you get good grades, take lots of notes. Hi, I'm a bit late because it's so early. That's okay. Thank you so much for joining. I know my time zone is so inconvenient. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that you managed to make it to the stream. Today we are drawing Idol Kitty. So I'll just show you anybody that's just popped in. This is the sketch that we are working off of. Currently we're doing base colors. Once I finish all the base colors, we'll be going on to rendering, and we'll be rendering the skin first because that's my favorite part to render. It's 12 a.m. here right now. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that you won't be up too late. You know, it's good to get sleep. 8 hours, kids, 8 hours. Having said that, I probably don't get 8 hours of sleep, but I'm busy and I have many YouTube videos to be watching at night. Adding you on Discord because that collab is no longer a want, it's a need. Yes, please, please add me on Discord. I promise. I'm in the Gacha VTuber channel. I will definitely be reaching out. Ninja appears, sees the drawing, gasp, excellento, vanishes into the shadows. Ninja, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the compliments on my drawing. It is definitely a work in progress, but we will be working on it today. So yeah, I'm not sure how long this stream will be. Probably a while, I have to say. My goal is to finish rendering at least the skin. And that hopefully shouldn't take too long. 12 p.m. for me. PM, oh my gosh, I always get them confused. That's midday, right? Oh, okay, that's good. It's currently 4 p.m. for me. I am glad that it's not too late for you. I often worry that my streams are going to be in a very strange time zone for everybody. So I'm very glad that people are actually joining and having fun and chatting. This is really, really cool. I have to say that being in Australia has its perks and it has its disadvantages. Currently it's raining here. Oh my gosh, I was walking through my backyard earlier and I stepped in a gigantic puddle in my Hello Kitty slippers and the slipper fell off my foot and landed upside down in the puddle. I was devastated. And then I had a wet foot. Oh my gosh, it was awful. Soggy shoes, soggy socks, and wet feet are disgusting. I hate it so much. 1 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh. I really, really hope that you will be getting some good sleep tonight. Okay, sleep. I will say this till the end of time. Sleep is important, guys. Streams will always be in a weird time for at least one person. They will. Oh my gosh. And it's so hard. I tried to pick time zones that were relatively similar to where I was. So obviously I'm streaming in Australian Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'm streaming catered towards Japan as well, Japan time zones, and Eastern Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time, I'm so sorry. I can't cater it around it. It's too hard. But I try to make sure that it's not like the middle of the night. So yeah, dang, my accent is so, oh, thank you so much. I often got a little bit self-conscious about being Australian. I can do an American accent really well, but I decided, you know, I'm just going to be really like real with you guys and like this is how I normally talk. What is sleep? Sleep is an incredibly important, vital thing. Okay, guys, sleep is important. Do you ever see any bearded dragons? I have one as a pet. I do actually. They're bearded dragons can be kept as pets here as well. And they are present in a lot of our wildlife parks, in a lot of like gardens and stuff, which is also really, really cool. The nature here is incredible. Like if you guys ever are gonna visit Australia, please visit the nature. Sleep's important, but surely Neko streams are more. Oh my god, you guys. Sleep is important, okay? And take it from me. Sleep's important. Here in Venezuela, the absolute opposite. I haven't seen rain in months. Oh my gosh. It's so weird in Australia because we're constantly in drought, but it always rains. It just doesn't rain where it needs to rain. I think your accent is super cute. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Geez, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm very honored. I'm blushing. Australia is scary. Australia can be scary. Yes, but it definitely can. Take it from somebody that crash landed here. it can be very scary. However, the cities are beautiful. The wildlife is gorgeous. The weather is usually incredible, depending on where you are. And it is definitely a bucket list item for everybody. I think it should be. I think everybody should come in and have a look at it. Have a look and visit Australia. And we've got we've got the best beaches in the world, guys. Seriously, I mentioned this yesterday, but beaches, oh my gosh, I love the beach. And I'm gonna get a model, I hope, of my little swimsuit. Oh, important. Oh, I see. The way you said it is so lovely. Oh, thank you. My Latina accent shows up when I least expect it. Okay, but accents are cool. Accents are really cool. My Australian accent, I don't hear it. And then I'll be watching myself back on stream and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can hear it so badly. I have no money to visit Australia, crying because I'm broke. One day, I have faith that one day. Australia has everything I hate, terrible weather and scary animals. The weather here is amazing. Like seriously, it depends on where you are. It's always sunny usually, and warm, and I am a cat, guys, so I love my warm weather. It's warm and it's not really humid either, so it's like really nice, and the beaches are beautiful. It does rain, but when it rains, it's not awful. It's not like really grey rain. We often get rainbows. Swimsuit Yumiko, beach episode is canon. Beach episode is canon, guys. I'm not even kidding. If you want to see beach episode Yumiko, you need to go and watch my debut stream. I'll be adding timestamps in for everybody, so you guys can just skip to your favorite bits. I've been searching for years and finally found my Oshi. Oh my gosh! That's so sweet! I'm so happy to be someone's Oshi. Welcome to the YumiKat clan. This is so cool. I'm so painfully American and country. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I think that I really want to visit America. If I was to visit America, where would you guys think the best place to go would be? Because I mean, okay, I'm kind of scared of America. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like it's very big, and there's so many different people there. All the statues in Australia have the word big in front of them. Big ram, big guitar. You guys need to go see the big banana, guys. I'm like, and the big I think there's a big pineapple as well. I haven't seen a lot of them, to be honest. I don't really leave my house, but definitely there are some big ones. If you're gonna go, depending on what like state you're in, there is some beautiful jungle here as well. Jungle and desert in the same country. Nowhere, stay scared. What? I feel like there's gotta be some nice places in America. I'm going to Disneyland for the first time this year, but I'm going to Paris Disneyland, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna become a Disneyland person. I'm gonna come back when after my holiday, and I'm gonna come back here and I'll tell you guys all about my trip, and the ears. I'm gonna get Mickey ears. I'm officially a YumiKat. Yay! Oh my gosh, welcome to the group, welcome to the club, the YumiKat club. That's it, giving up on drawing your legs. Oh no! I'm gonna DM you on Instagram for the result, BRB. Oh, thank you so much! That'll be really cool. Oh, I am doing this so slowly. I need to, like, speed up if we're ever gonna get to rendering. I've been dying to go to Australia, but hey, if you go to Venezuela, you guys get to see one of the 7th wonders of the world. We have world? Oh my gosh. One of the 7th wonders of the world. We have the Angel Falls. The fall from the Up movie made me cry. Oh my gosh. I love Up. Disney is like amazing. I love Disney. Okay, we've finished coloring. We're gonna move on to rendering now. Alright, so first thing with rendering is I do it a little bit of a weird way, so just bear with me. I am going to start with the lasso tool, and instead of using multiply layers, I just color pick till I find one that I'm happy with. I also have to remember what lighting she's in. So she's in stage lighting, so if we go to here, we can see that she's on stage lighting, so the lighting's probably going to be quite harsh. I haven't done it as harsh as I normally probably would. on my way to make fan art. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hawaii is beautiful and easy. I'm assuming that's Arizona. Has the Grand Canyon. I really want to see the Grand Canyon. I think that it is just looks beautiful. Anyway, gotta go. It was nice seeing you for a bit, but I gotta get ready for school. Oh, bye. Bye. Have fun at school. I hope that you make lots of friends. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to put an alpha lock layer on. Alpha lock layers are really cool. It means that if I select this whole area, only the bits that are colored will be selected. I'm going to make it a little bit darker, I think. Oh, that's way too orange. I try to stay away from gray colors because it's not quite where I want it to be. Oh, I had a really good one before. What was that color before? A little dark, I think. This is when my skin shading comes in tactic. Comes in clutch. Let's have a look at this. Oh, there we go. That's so cute. It's kind of pinky. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit more of a blue hue though. So I'm gonna make it look blue under the lighting because I think I'm gonna make the lighting blue. There we go. Purple. That's kind of good. Even though it's kind of not really purple. Oh, you gotta go to school too. Bye. 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 Thank you so much for joining. Have fun at school. Alright, first things first. We're going to do the block shading. So I have no idea what this is actually called. I call it block shading. And we are going to just put shading down like that. I'm using a specifically pink color at the moment. So it should show up quite pink on stream. I should probably head off as well since it's pretty late. It was wonderful meeting you. Let's talk about that collab soon. Yes, 100%. We need to talk about that collab soon. Send me a message on Discord. Yeah, so I'm going to just do the block shading. And this is an interesting process where I am just going to select rough areas where I know that the lighting is going to be using my top layer as a reference. So for instance, I know there's going to be pretty harsh lighting on the outside of this arm. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. I know there's going to be pretty harsh lighting on the outside of this arm, so we will make sure that it's good. Sorry, I might buffer, my brain might buffer a little bit when I'm like thinking, if that kind of makes sense. Because, oh no, I don't like that color. Let's try a different color. Let's try a slightly more... That's kind of good. That's kind of nice. I really want it to be a little bit more blue though. Oh, that's like way too blue. Okay, let's go back to here. I hope this background music isn't like way too upbeat. I think I'm gonna try drawing your legs again. I believe in you, okay? I believe in you. When you're drawing legs, you just gotta do it. If you're working off of a reference, that will help a lot. So I definitely recommend that you like work off of a reference. So I'm just gonna move my mic a little bit. Sorry if there's a little bit of audio, like buffering. Okay. For block shading as well, I want the lighting to be kind of coming from here where I've put the very light sketch of a stage light. So I am going to do quite harsh lighting, I think, for this face. I know that I want kind of a block here of light, so I'm going to do basically quite like that. Maybe? I think that will work. Oh. And then we'll do, oh my gosh. I think there'll be lights in front as well. I'm gonna rig while seeing your stream so I won't chat as much. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Please feel free. This is definitely a draw with me stream. So please feel free to be drawing along, rigging, doing schoolwork, anything that you guys need to do. It's absolutely fine to be doing like any of that. Alright, I kind of like that. I think that's cool. I'm just going to do that real quick. Are her eyes wonky? Or is that just me? I think it just makes it look wonky. Now there are certain areas of her that are going to catch the light. So her cheekbones, for instance, they're going to catch the light. So I'm going to color pick this, and then I'm going to move this color over here. We'll catch the light, so I'm going to put some
some lighting under her cheekbones. Her cheekbones, her nose, these will all be catching light. And trust the process, guys. Okay, trust the process. I went to the links and noticed that they've announced your debut years back. I hope everything goes smoothly from here on. Yes, so it was a very long time ago that I was originally supposed to debut. But we had a lot of issues behind the scenes. So we had to put everything on hold, and the project got revived yesterday, so you're very lucky you're here from the very beginning, so don't worry, you haven't missed out on anything. My debut stream was yesterday. I shall support you from here on. Thank you so much. Any support is great. I love all the support. So you guys will just have to trust the process with the way that I'm doing things, because my process is very much a kind of hit or miss. I will decide in the moment about whether it's a hit or a miss. I didn't like that, so I'm going back, and I'm just going to put this side of my face in shadow. Ooh. Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong color. One thing that I like to do to give it a little bit more depth is just to add almost like shading around the eyes. There we go, like that. So it gives it a little bit more of a feel. I'm going to add a little bit under the nose as well as the one that I'm going to add on top. So it should be good. If the lighting's coming from up there, then this will all be in shadow. I am not a professional artist by any means, guys, so okay, I'm going to bed now. Hope we can hang out soon. Yes, 100%. I really hope that we'll be able to hang out soon. And I'm very glad that you were able to come to support me on my stream. May I ask permission to share you to social media? Absolutely. Feel free to share me, to draw fan art, to clip anything like that. Good night, Zero. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Hands are some GachaTubers' worst nightmares, and definitely mine. I can draw chibi hands, realistic hands, not so much, and anime hands even less. Going to play some Minecraft before I knock out. I hope you have fun. I will be playing some Minecraft as well. Stick around for that. No spoilers yet, but when I release my schedule on Sunday night, you guys might see a fun Minecraft stream happening on Monday. It should be really fun. It should be really good. Oh my gosh. If anybody can tell me how to draw hands, that would be great. I think it's definitely something that a lot of people struggle with. And if you've seen anything of my art before, you will notice that I tend to hide my hands a little bit. Alright, I think it's time for some more background music now, rather than that one happening again. Apologies for the quick, apologies for the quick pause in music. I'm just changing it. Let's do this one. All my background music is from Ichino's Sound, by the way, which is linked in my descriptions. And I will just keep recycling them because I love their music so much. I forgot if you have socks or not. I do have socks. You won't be able to see them here, so let me just swap artworks for a second so that you can see. Here we go. These are my little socks. They're the cat socks. But I tend not to wear shoes in my chibi form. However, in my big form, I do have platform shoes on. Good night, good night, good night. All right, back to rendering. We should call sometime. Would love to teach you the secrets of hands. I would love that. I can draw them sometimes, but not other times, and I have no idea, like, why I do what I do or how I do what I do. So it's like the one times that I do draw really good hands, I'm like, wow, that was really good. I can draw hands now. And then I do another artwork, and I'm like, never mind. Clearly I cannot draw hands. All right, that's what. If the light is gonna hit here, I'm gonna put a shadow here. That'd be more reflect light, wouldn't it? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that hand then, and I'm just gonna put some shading here. Starting to come together, starting to come together. I'm just going to, actually no, I'm gonna leave it like that because the light would be hitting the cheekbones. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take a slightly lighter color and add in, yeah, okay, that's kind of cool, that's kind of nice. I haven't decided if I'm going to do cell shading or not for this artwork, so I might block everything. I just woke up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Today we are doing some drawing of me as an idol, because I am the idol kitty of GachaVstars. Okay, I'm gonna add in some more lighting. Let's do some here. I am gonna blend all of this, so just be warned that this is not how it's gonna look like. Don't worry, you gotta trust the process. Anybody that's an artist will know. Hello, Yumiko. Hello. It's so pretty already. Thank you so much. We've been working on it for a little bit now. It has been almost an hour and a half, and the sketch was done before the stream, so don't worry, I didn't do all of this on stream. It's nice to have everybody here. I'm gonna do some more lighting here. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't like it there. Let's do some on this side. This will be different colored lighting, so I'm trying something a little bit difficult, but hopefully it will work out. Trust the process. Okay, I think I'm gonna begin blending now. So this is the reason I do everything on one layer. Blending is a lot easier if you're on one layer. I use the default blending brush, so nothing special or fancy here will be used. And you've just got to think of the face like makeup, like you're applying makeup, and everything will make more sense. Unless you don't know how to do makeup, in which case I can't help you. I honestly don't know how to do makeup either though, which is why being a VTuber is so good, because I don't have to put makeup onto stream. If I did have to put makeup on though, it would be interesting. I don't know if you can see what is necessarily changing on stream because of the quality. I don't know how to make it any better quality. If anybody knows how to stream an iPad to a stream any better, like to OBS, that would be great. But I'm just using it, I'm just streaming it through Discord. So, yeah. If anybody knows a better way of doing it, that would be great. But this is the only way that I found that meant that I didn't need to buy any money. And I already have Nitro, so the stream quality should be a little bit okay. Okay, trust the process. I know she looks a little funky right now. I can't wait till I can do karaoke streams with you guys. Oh my goodness. Now, you see how we're getting some texture? I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but you should be able to. We're getting quite a bit of texture here. And that is good. We want texture because the next step is to make everything smooth, which is one of my favorite bits. This is obviously just my style, so if you are following along with any of the tutorials that I ever do, please just be reminded that this is the way I do things, and this is not the right way nor the only way. This is just personally how I achieve skin similar to what you saw yesterday. And this is different to the cell shading that I used on my gacha model. So with this, you can see it's not blended. It's just cell shaded, and that is because I am using a different technique. Whereas with this one, I want it to be a little more anime-esque and a little more my style. So I am going to be doing like blending it. You don't want to blend around the eye too much because you want to kind of keep it relatively harsh. And notice I'm not blending the nose, so I'm not going to blend the shadow on the nose, but I am going to slightly blend the top. I'm going to be using the fingertip tool. Now this tool you can't necessarily find in all like softwares. I had never personally used it until I had used Clip Studio Paint, but it really does depend on like what software you use. I'm sure that there is one for Ibis Paint, for instance, and I know that the blend tool works very similarly to the finger tool in Procreate, which I've also used before. but basically what this does is pulls the color out while blending it a little bit. So it lets you achieve these really nice soft looks. And then I'm going to take my blur brush, not my blend brush, blend brush. I might stumble over my words sometimes, guys. I'm so sorry. And we'll just blend it out like that. And now I'm going to go over everything with the blur brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it all together, make it look a little more in tune and not so textured, because although texture is really good sometimes, like for clothes, for instance, when we're doing clothes, it will definitely come in handy. I find that texturing on skin is, at least for my style, not so much. However, if you're doing realistic style, it can be super duper good to have some texturing on the skin. Now, this blur is where I am now going to be blurring the highlights in, because it allows them to still shine through, whereas the blend tool would mean that the highlights are going to disappear. There we go. Now, this is looking a little dark, which is absolutely fine, obviously, but my character has quite light skin. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a layer on top, a clipping layer, and I'm going to be selecting the add, what would you call it? Blending mode, yes. I'm going to be selecting the add blending mode. And we will be using a very, very light, soft airbrush. And I'm going to be selecting the lighting color that we're using, which is blue. It's always important to know what color your lights are as well. If you're in warm lighting, it's good to use a more yellowy light. If you're in like room lighting, it's good to use a whiter light. She's on stage, so the lighting's quite harsh. Okay, I'm done with the drawing. I'll send it to you right now. Thank you so much. Really quickly, I'm just going to change a setting on my iPad real quick. So sorry about that. There we go. So we're going to take this blue brush, we're going to make it pretty small, and where the lighting hits, we are just going to airbrush, because this is going to give it a kind of a reflect type property, which is going to be really helpful to us later on when we are doing the lighting. Always think about your lighting and have it in mind when you are drawing, because it's important that you kind of know like where your lighting is coming from and what your lighting is doing. So for instance, your lighting is going to look really different if it's stage lighting compared to if it's like room lighting or like the beach or like stuff like that. So the lighting here, for instance, is just front on, which is why you can only see a little bit of shading around the edges just to make it look more 3D, whereas the lighting here, as you can see in this, is coming from behind. So what I'm going to do now is do the same thing but with a multiply layer, and we are just going to get the airbrush and we're just going to create some ambience, I think. Or I'm going to do... Actually, I'll do blush. I'll do blush first. Blush is one of my favorite parts. I love blush. As you can see, my beautiful toggle that I keep selecting. Blush is definitely one of my favorites. And what we're going to do is just add a little bit of blush to me because I think it's so cute. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's a blush. Actually, I don't think that I will do blush yet. I think that I will do some more, like, direct lighting. So some slightly harsher lighting. It's going to be really orange at first, guys, so just trust, I love the sound of the rain. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the microphone. Hopefully not, but you will be hearing slight aeroplanes and slight sounds of rain because at the moment it is autumn in Australia. So yeah, I don't know. We will just be kind of experimenting with that a little bit, I guess. Ooh, okay, this is really cool. So this is one of my favorite bits to do. I'm just going to add the little booby line. It took me a long time to figure out whether I liked drawing or not, though. It was definitely not something that I always was like in love with. I didn't draw for a very long time. I only started drawing a couple of years ago, and since then, I don't know, I've just really taken to it, I guess. My country only has 2 seasons. Oh, do you have like the wet and dry seasons? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I've sent it. I hope you like it. I'll digitize it soon when I have the time. Yay! Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Hey, it's 12:30 a.m. where I am. I missed the debut stream, but I'm here now. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my goodness. And I hope that you will not be up too late tonight. And you can always go back and watch the debut stream. It was super fun. But I'm so glad that you're here now. So we are doing an artwork at the moment. This is the sketch. Oh my gosh, I dropped my pencil. This is the sketch for it. So it should be super fun. We're just working on the skin at the moment. A lot of what I'm doing will be explained as I'm going along. So I really hope that you stick around and you find it fun and helpful. So right now, the color that I'm working with is a little bit strong. So I'm going to lower the opacity of the layer. Just like that. There we go. Maybe a little bit more than that. I can't stand anything lower than 19 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh. I have to say, I quite like the cold. I've never seen snow. I really, really want to see snow. But I definitely think that I want to see snow. And I want to kind of see like different weathers and stuff. I don't know. I don't really get out a lot. But I definitely want to like experience that. Don't worry, I watched it. It looks great already. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm an artist myself and I love seeing people go through their processes. Me too. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite things to do is to sit and watch other people draw. So I thought it would be a fun thing for the artists here to kind of watch my process and how I do it. And if you saw the artworks that I had yesterday, I have a very inconsistent art style. So I apologize for the fact that everything that I draw will always look different. There we go. I'm going to blend those out a little bit still, but not as much as I did with the first layer of them. Oh, that's a bit much. And then, blah. Okay, I'm just going to set my thing to a darker background to check where my spots are. Okay, so cool. I have a few of them. It doesn't look like too many in the skin though, so I will leave that for now, and I will have to come back to that when I've got clothes. The reason that I do that is because I make sure that there are no like gaps in the artwork. Sorry, Yumi, I got to go and packing up for holidays. Oh my gosh, have fun on holidays. That's so cool. I'm going on holidays very soon, and I'm so excited to share that all with you guys. Done sharing. I hope for good news. Let's go. Yay! Good luck on your stream. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Oh my gosh, I love going on holidays. One of my favorite places to go to on holidays is Indonesia. If anybody hasn't been there, it is such a beautiful country, and I visit there a lot. I would also love to go to Japan eventually, when my Japanese is good enough, when I'm Nihongo jozu. There we go. That looks pretty good, I have to say. I'm not too happy with the lighting here though, so I might actually do the unthinkable and just get rid of it. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, alright. She's looking very orange, I have to say. I'm gonna put an overlay layer on, and just make her skin slightly more pink, I think. Because, and I'm gonna use the flat marker and I'm just gonna lower the opacity of it to do this. It's a little bit better. OMG, same. I love holidays so much. I'm going on holiday in summer, June, July. That is also when I'm going on holiday, except for me, it's winter and I'm going somewhere where it will be summer. One post approved with 20k members. I hope everyone sees how awesome you are. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by that. That's so nice. Thank you so much. I definitely think that I am going to be sharing with you guys how fun my holiday is going to be. I'll come back, we'll have a chat stream, and I'll just have a chat to you guys about like what will be going on and like what I went and did, and I might even have some pictures if you guys are lucky. Alright, I've done a little bit of an overlay layer now, so I'm going to put a multiply, and now we're going to do the fun part, the blush, which I did say we were going to do before, but I decided not to, so we're going to do this now. I'm just going to make sure my color is correct. Yes, excellent. I think of blush kind of like accenting the face, so I put it in places that it probably isn't normally. I think it's definitely something that can be used to like accent artworks. I love blush personally. So I make sure to put a lot of it. I put a lot of it on every day, and I put a lot of it on in general for all of my artworks. After all, I have a very strong belief that artistry is very similar to makeup. So yeah. Have I been to the Philippines? I haven't been to the Philippines. I really want to go, definitely on my bucket list of places to travel to. I have quite a few friends in the Philippines, and I know a little bit about it, but not a whole lot. Definitely want to know more though, and I think that I will be visiting there, hopefully very soon. The Philippines and Thailand are the next 2 places on my bucket list. And who knows, maybe one day I will end up going there, and then I can stream it and show you guys. I love the kind of watercolor effect that the blush gives you. It's so pretty. Alright, let's blur this out. Okay, now I'm going to get my airbrush, and I'm going to go over it just very gently. Philippines is amazing. I'm actually going there for my holiday to see my extended family. It's worth it. Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. That's so cool. I really want to go to the Philippines. I have a lot of friends there, so I think that would be pretty incredible to be able to go. I have heard it's a beautiful country. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, she's looking so pretty. I'm so happy with it. Alright, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another multiply layer. We're using a lot of multiply today. This is a little bit different to my normal process, but I'm hoping that it will pay off. Here we go. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm just giving her a little bit more depth around her face and around areas where she should be a little bit darker, like crevices of arms and such. I was originally going to fix the hands, but honestly, I think I'm just going to leave them. I don't know enough about hands to kind of... I could do a little bit of work here, I guess. So what I'm doing now is I'm using my blend tool and my eraser to kind of push the colors around a little bit to create knuckle-like formations. And this will be very subtle. I'd be surprised if a lot of people can even see it. But it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I've given the hands a little bit of some attention, even though I not necessarily did not. And I've actually missed one, so I'm just going to come in with my flat brush and paint a little bit more on there. You've got to remember where the knuckles are. So we've got one knuckle here, one knuckle here, one knuckle here, one knuckle here. No, that's wrong. We've got one knuckle here, one knuckle here, one knuckle here, one knuckle here, and one knuckle here. So we want to kind of work around that. And then we've got some up the top as well. But I don't want to do too much detail on the hands, because I find that if I do too much detail, it just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really suit my art style, I guess, which is kind of ironic because my art style is very detailed. What is my favorite part of the process of digital drawing? Sketch, line art, etc. Oh, that is a hard one. I would say my favorite part of the process is probably coloring, actually. I love coloring. Line art is so satisfying. I love line arting. Sketching is I have a love-hate relationship with it because I feel like my sketches sometimes are just gorgeous and I wish that I could just sketch and nothing else, and then other times I sketch and it does not look good, and I'm like, why did I, how did I even do that? It's so bad, I actually wonder how I did it. But I think that I definitely, I don't know, I love digital art, so sketching's probably the easiest thing for me to do though. I do a lot of traditional art as well, so I think that that helps the process. There we go, we've given the hands a little bit more hands now, I guess. Rendering the skin is one of my favorite, is 100% my favorite part to render. So I guess you could say that as well. I know my least favorite part, that's doing eyes. Eyes, don't like them. If I could draw faceless characters, I would. But I have a problem because every single time that I draw eyes, it's different. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what? How do I even like keep doing this? All right, we're gonna put a little bit of shadow for the bell and a little bit of shadow just underneath the chin. And just blend that in a little bit. There's no shame in not blending stuff as well. You need to know when to blend and when not to, and which is why I've left certain areas unblended. I 100% agree on the sketching, and OMG, eyes are horrible to do. I never know how to execute drawing eyes in my style. I know, oh my gosh, that is the exact problem that I have. I constantly have to figure out how I'm supposed to draw the eyes, even for my own characters. Oh my gosh. Okay, the blush is a little dark for me, so I'm just gonna lighten it a little bit. I'm gonna take a lighter blush color, and I'm just gonna kind of create really small, maybe I'll do a darker one. I'm just gonna create really small lines on the face to signify blush. Now, I actually use an airbrush to do this, but there's lots of different ways that you can do this. I love how expressive you are. Thank you so much. I definitely am somebody that talks with my whole body and with my whole face. So I think that it translates across to my VTuber model very well. But I would say that that definitely is to do with the amazing rigging that was done on the model. So I owe kisses. I owe kisses that. I love to see when somebody's very expressive. Oh, thank you. Me too. It makes me really happy. I have to say that I definitely, yeah, use my whole face. I use my whole body. I'm a very excited, hyperactive person. So I would have to say that it translates across. And I think it's even better because of the jiggle with my hair. And when I blink, my ears move. So it's so cute. Okay. The skin's looking pretty good, I have to say. Just some small areas that I need to kind of clean up a little bit. Okay. I think I am going to do my favorite part now. So, remember before when I said I don't really use line art? Well, this is why. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a layer on top. And I'm gonna name this layer. I don't normally name layers, but I'm naming this layer. And this is going to be skin lines. And now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a color that I think complements my character's skin. Because we're in blue lighting, I might do kind of a bluey type color. So I think that'd be really cute. It's a very fine line finding like the right color for your line art, because if you want to do a warm toned character and then you want really harsh lighting, you've kind of got to change the way that they are. I'm just gonna go back through my color history. Let's try this color. Oh, that's very dark. If I lighten that, maybe I will just make her more orangey and then change the... I might change the, like, properties later, if that kind of makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it. But we want it to be relatively close to... Yes, okay, cool. Okay. Where's my skin layer? Did I put it into this folder? I've lost my skin layer. It's fine. I'll just make another one. This happens to me, weirdly enough, more than you would think. I lose layers. Like, I don't really understand how I lose layers, but I just do. Skin lines. Here we go. And now we drag that to the top of our coloring. And if my model keeps glitching when I look down and my eyes go up, I'm so sorry. My iPad is on my desk, so I need to look down a little bit so that I can draw. I did try to fix that problem. I don't know how to. I'm so sorry. Okay, so now that we've got it on this, I'm going to take my line art brush. Now my line art brush is this brush. It's very nice. And what I might do is when I create the VOD for this, I will link my brushes that I've used in the description so that you guys can have a look and use them. I love that the blue is coming through on the corners of the arms. It's so nice. I'm definitely a sketchy drawer, so just bear with me for the amount of brush strokes that I'm going to use for this line art. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! There we go. That looks kind of cool. Let's put you across here. This way, I don't know. I do the line art twice, but it just helps me get a better feel for what I want the artwork to kind of be like. I'm just going to preserve this, and I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to use this slightly lighter color, I think. How long have I been drawing for? Oh, well, I've been rendering for an hour and 45 minutes now. However, this whole thing with the sketching included has taken me 5 hours. So, a while, yeah. If I was quicker with it and I wasn't so indecisive, it would take less time. But I like to be thorough with my art, so definitely want to make sure that I'm all good with that. Okay, I'm gonna take this color now. See how it just kind of blends in? It's really nice. And I'm gonna use this for the lighter part of the arm because it's gonna give the illusion that it's in light. And the reason that I like this brush is because it blends so beautifully with other colors. There we go. Now I'm going to go back to my slightly darker color, just for where the arms cross there, because we don't want it to blend in too much. I meant when did I start drawing until today? Oh, so sorry that I misunderstood. I have been drawing for... Sorry, I'm just counting in my head. I'm really bad at math, guys. I've been drawing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6 years, I think. Yeah, I think 6 years now. I actually started with Gacha though. I started with Gacha edits. I might do a stream where I rank my old Gacha edits if I'm feeling particularly sentimental. I started with Gacha edits, and then from there I slowly discovered that I actually really like drawing. So yeah, I have dedicated a lot of my time to drawing, which is kind of what you need to do. There's not really much else you can do to get like good at drawing. A lot of it is just practicing, and unfortunately drawing is not a talent that people are born with. This is good life advice, right? Drawing is not a talent that you are born with. It is something that you practice to attain. That's the thing. So when people say to me, "Oh, Yumiko, I'm so sad. I can't draw like you. You're so amazing. I could never be like you." You can, because I was in your position once. And realistically, I've probably actually only been drawing for maybe 2 or 3 years. And all I did was practice. I just practiced and practiced and practiced. And if you want to get from not being able to draw at all to being able to draw, I recommend going and looking at YouTube videos. Go look at PewDiePie's video, learning to draw in 100 days, right? That's actually what you have to do, is you have to practice. And, you know, on the days where I don't really feel like practicing, I don't really feel like drawing, I just look at art instead, because, you know, anything is better than nothing. And I spend my entire life surrounded by art. There's art all over my room. I'm doing art constantly. I'm doing a degree which requires me to have artistic skills. So I definitely think that if you guys want to learn to draw, do what you're doing right now. Watch people stream, watch the process, you know, learn to intake information, and then you will see the progress. That's how I definitely did it anyway. I think that it's very important to be able to recognize when to take breaks, though, because if you don't take breaks, you'll also be in trouble, but in the other way. Anatomy is something that I still struggle with. So there's no shame in that either, because anatomy is hard. It's just generally it's just hard. It's hard to learn anatomy, and I certainly know that firsthand. And I've done a lot of anatomy practice, and even still, I ask for help. I'm in art Discord servers, and I will shoot. You know, I will ping people, and I'll say, hey, can I have some art help with this? And you know, they'll be like, sure, 100%. You can have some art help. I'm going to alpha lock this layer real quick, and I'm just going to paint over this with a slightly more lighter color, so that it's more, so it blends in a little bit better. There you go. That's a bit better. All right, and that is the arms. I'm going to move on to other parts of the body now, I think. I need to make this a little bit darker, actually, for this side, just so I can make a clear distinction where the chin and face is. Okay, let's go back to this color now, because we don't want this to be too dark on the face, otherwise it will make the face really, really pop. And although that is good sometimes, in this artwork I don't necessarily want people to be focused on the actual face. The way that I've set it up is kind of like that. So they will be focused on the face eventually, but the outfit is kind of what I want to be more in central view. And there's a lot of different art terms you can use to discover that, where like you've got like the golden ratio, you've got the rule of thirds, you've got like those are the only two that come to my head right now, but I promise there's more. I'm not going to worry about this bit too much because there's a microphone there, so I might just leave it like that, and then go through and just do a little bit of maintenance on the eyes. At least that's what I call it, is maintenance. I feel like the eyes are just slightly too far up on her face, or need to be slightly bigger, so I might fix that a little bit. Just see if I can change that, because I don't think her eyes should be that small. I'm not very good with perspective, so you'll just have to bear with me. That looks a little bit better. Let's leave it at that, I think, for the eyes, because I don't really want to work on the eyes, because I don't really like working on eyeballs. Okay, the skin is kind of almost done, actually. I'm going to add the mouth now. Oh, actually, I need to do the line art for here, don't I? Oopsie, almost forgot. This will be a cat bell here, so I'm actually not going to worry about that, but I'm going to start from here instead. And I'm going to make this line art just a little bit more pink, because this is against pink clothing. So it'll look the same because of color theory, but it's actually a different color. Why did I decide to audition for V-Star? Oh, I touched on this a little bit yesterday in my debut, but the reason I decided to audition for V-Star was because I was a GachaTuber for a very long time, and I knew Kisses, and I basically, I don't know, I saw that she opened auditions, and I just tried my luck. I really did. I was like, I didn't even know what a VTuber was. I did a very quick Google search on what is a VTuber, and I just went, and as soon as I knew what it was, well, kind of what it was, I went, all right,
this is my chance to get back into the community. And so I put in my audition, and I had a chat with Kimo or Kisses, and I was the first person accepted. And I've seen the project grow and grow and grow since then, and a lot of stuff happened behind the scenes. So yeah, that was why I decided to audition. I wanted more of a way to connect with people, and streaming kind of, I don't know, seemed like it was the right way. I'm just gonna change the background music again, because this repetitive background music's great, but it makes me go a little bit crazy sometimes. Oh yeah, this is kind of nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. My gosh. I definitely would not have auditioned for VStars if I wasn't already part of the community, though, because I don't know, it made me really think about the fact that I missed being a content creator. I missed connecting with people, and like, I don't know, I missed the gacha world, as strange as that may seem. Because I know it can be very toxic here sometimes, but there's so much good in the community that I feel like gets overlooked a little bit. And it just, I don't know, I thought it was a really great project, being able to be a V-Star. Time flew so fast, it really did. It really, really flew. There was a point where none of us knew what was happening with the project, and it took a lot of work to get it back up, and it was definitely interesting seeing how many people were still interested in the project, how many people were still looking at the project. Originally I was going to audition under a completely different name, which I'm so glad that I did not. So I'm very glad that it happened now. Okay, let's do the mouth now. She looks super cuckoo crazy with those eyes, but I promise you they're just markers. Okay, I'm also just gonna do maybe some harsher. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. I'm gonna change it. What I am gonna do though is the mouth. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So, when drawing mouths, this is my other not so favorite thing to draw. I'm gonna draw the whole mouth, and I'm just not gonna worry about one side because that's just easier for me to see. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to make a new layer actually, and I'm gonna use that as a base, and then I'm gonna erase it. So mouth color. Let's do a nice light pink for our base color because I think that's a good color to be working with. This brush that I'm using, I also use for rendering because, as you can see, I'm putting a little bit of pressure and now a lot of pressure. And I think that it's really nice to use a brush that has pressure sensitivity when I'm working with an Apple Pencil, so. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to get rid of that now, so. Oops, I need to go into a hard brush and just delete that bit. There we go. Okay. Just clean it up. Okay. So if that's going to be our base, now what we need to do is create some depth. So we want a tongue here, roughly. Should be where the tongue is. Let me just check with my line art. Ooh, a little bit off, I always go back and forth between my line art and my sketch because I like to see where I think the mouth should be and then where it actually should be. It gives me a very good sense of how good my skills are. I need to take an online class. Thank you for the entertainment. See you tomorrow in your Valorant stream. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Have fun with your class. I hope all goes well. I hope you get good grades and you take lots of good notes. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow on the Valorant stream, which hopefully will be just as much fun as it has been today. Alright, I'm going to do a tongue here. I'm going to color this in, but you'll notice as I color it in that I will be moving it ever so slightly. If I color it on the right layer, that is, because I just did that on the wrong layer. I'm just going to be moving it ever so slightly because I'm going to be blending it in. So
What I mean by that is I'm going to use the fingertip tool and I'm just going to push it down a little bit. There we go. Because I'm going to be doing line art over this, so I don't really want to move it too much, but I want to move it enough that it's going to make sense. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, now we're going to go back onto Alpha Lock. I'm going to take my airbrush and I'm going to get a darker color. And I'm just going to really, really softly airbrush the back of the mouth. Ooh, not with that color. That's way too dark. We don't want a black color. Always work with kind of colors that go... I don't know if you can see my mouse on the color palette here. I'll just pop it out so you guys can see a little bit better. But when you're working on a color wheel, let's say like this is your base color. You don't want to go down to find colors to shade with. You kind of want to go this way, like diagonally or even straight across, because it will make sure that you will like pick colors that won't look muddy, because when you blend, often colors will get very muddy. So here we go. So we're gonna go this way. That's looking pretty good. This will all look very strange till I line art it, so just trust the process. Okay, we're gonna go in with a white now, and we're just going to do very simple teeth across the top, and check with our line art where the fang is, which will be here, my little kitty teeth. Rawr. Which you'll be able to see on my model. They're so cute. Okay, ba-bum. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, now we go back to skin lines, and we're gonna go take a darker color. Let's go. What was the color that I was using before? I think it was this one. Let's color pick this. And then we're going to tweak it from there. So we're going to go into the red, and we're going to go down and to the side a little bit. There we go. I'm going to really lightly brush this on because we want there to be enough definition you can see it, but not so much definition. I'm just going to take a darker color. Not so much definition that it is going to be a real issue for us to, like, tell that it's a mouth. Okay, I am pretty happy with that. So now we get to do the fun part, which is the lips. So I really, really like the doing the lips, because the lips is a super duper duper fun part to do. And we're gonna take, we're gonna go into a new layer for this. Oops, that's clipping. Here we go, new layer. And we are going to take a light color, and we're going to take the airbrush, and we're going to go soft airbrush, and we're just going to airbrush the top of the lip. And yes, I am on a layer above. This will all make sense. So we're going to airbrush the top of the lip, and we're going to make it slightly bigger, and we're going to airbrush the bottom of the lip. Yeah, that's so cute. I want to get a toggle where I can do that and just have like, I can't do it, but like my mouth and my lips go in between. Okay, and we're going to take the hard brush. We're just going to put it right back. This gives a really nice blend, like on the outer corners of the lips. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take my soft eraser, and I'm going to make it small, and I'm just going to really gently erase the corners of the lips to make them a little more pouty, like my model. I don't really like the top lip that much, so I might get rid of that and just have a, oh, actually I'm just gonna have a smaller one, so I'm just going to make this smaller. There we go. Maybe I should make the toggle for my model. You should. You definitely should. That would be so cute. And then when you debut, maybe we can stream together. Okay, we are going to... Sorry, I'm trying not to sing to the music. Oh, that's the hard brush. We don't want that. We want the soft one. Soft brush. The reason we use a soft brush is because we want the lips to have a very natural airbrushed look. All right. Was there a dog bark just then in that background music? Hey, that's not very on brand. We only meow here. We go nya 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 nya, not woof woof. Or I suppose bow bow if there's any ruffians. I wish I had the confidence and the time to stream. Time is definitely one thing. Time to stream is hard. I have a very, very packed schedule, and finding the time to stream, oh my goodness. Sometimes I wonder how I do it all. However, it's very important that you do not overwork yourself. So, oh, it's so glossy. That's so pretty. So if you don't have time to stream, that's okay. You can always wait till you do, or you can make time. Confidence, honestly, fake it till you make it. I am quite a naturally confident person. I always have been, but I have a lot of friends who stream that are not naturally confident people, and the trick is just to fake it. You don't necessarily have to be the same as real life as you are on stream, and you know, at the end of the day, it's just pretend that you're talking to yourself in your bedroom, and there's no need to be confident when you're doing that. I'm sure that you will be great when you stream anyway, so you've got nothing to worry about. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to do some darker, ooh, I've got to make that a lot smaller, some darker red just on the inner parts of the lips to give it a little bit more definition. Okay, there we go. We did the skin today. That's so cool. I think it has been 2 hours now. Yumiko, you should look at Discord when you get the chance. Oh, okay, I will. I am probably going to end the stream here. It has been a while since we started, and it's been really fun, but I'm gonna keep the streams relatively short while I'm starting out. I promise we will do longer drawing streams in the future, and maybe even just some Zetsadans, some chattings. I'll just be the mother of VTuber for now. Well, that's still a really good thing. I am going to end it here for today. Next Friday we will be doing the same stream with this artwork, and we will be working on the hair, so that will be super duper cool. Oh, I didn't even realize. I know, it's been 2 hours already. Time flies when you're having fun, hey? Thank you so much everybody for joining. It's been really great, and I will see hopefully most of you tomorrow for the Valorant stream. It was a lovely stream, lots of fun. I love your energy. Thank you so much. Okay, goodbye, bye.